Welcome to a new way to advise clients about their life insurance. Instead of having to meet face-to-face to explain the many pages and many assumptions in life insurance illustrations, use Veralytic to advise clients over the phone about costs and performance relative to industry benchmarks, just like they're used to for every other asset in their portfolio. Hey, Debbie. I hope you're doing well and staying healthy.
Hi, Barry. Yes, we're all healthy here and looking forward to returning to our normal routine. How about you?
Same. We're staying healthy here too, but changing our routine so we can still advise clients even though we can't get together for who knows how long. For instance, you're used to getting performance reporting on your investments. We can now also measure the pricing and performance of your life insurance against industry benchmarks. This is particularly important now because interest credited to policy accounts is falling even further given this now even lower low interest rate environment, and extreme volatility in the equity markets is adversely impacting some clients but presenting opportunities for other clients. In addition, insurers are increasing costs even more now given the greater mortality uncertainties. So let me ask you, do you know what you're being charged inside your life insurance?
I certainly do. I'm paying $10,000 a year in premium.
Actually, Debbie, I wasn't referring so much to the premium. Do you know what's actually being deducted from your premium and from your account value?
Oh, no, I guess I have no idea what I'm actually being charged.
Did you know that these costs vary by as much as 80%? And that the cost being deducted from your account could be double what others your age are charged?
No, I actually didn't know that either.
Would you like to know what you're being charged? And if those charges are fair?
I sure would. Come to think of it, like my life insurance is my only asset where I don't know what I'm being charged.
Great. I'll send you a form asking your insurance company to tell us what they're charging you so we can measure those costs against industry benchmarks. Upon receipt of the in-force illustration, getting a Veralytic report is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Simply submit the illustration to a toll-free fax number or a dedicated email address. And remember, when requesting illustrations, ask for the detailed expense pages, sometimes also referred to as policy accounting pages. But either way, it's those pages showing the year-by-year disclosure of policy charges in universal life policies. Or if it's a whole life policy, remember to ask for the dividend interest crediting rate used to calculate hypothetical policy values. Either way, within 2 business days and usually the same day, you'll receive an email when your Veralytic report is ready for download. Simply click on the link in the email to log in to your Veralytic workbox, and then click on the icon to download your report. And in the same way clients accept independent research for investment recommendations, Veralytic reports give clients insights and independent verification for product recommendations simply not possible with illustration comparisons. So send the Veralytic report to your client and give them a call to follow up. Hey, Debbie, did you have the opportunity to review the Veralytic report I sent you?
I did. It looks very thorough and reliable.
I know. We've found Veralytic to be incredibly useful in advising clients about their life insurance. For instance, as you can see from the cost analysis in the Veralytic report, cost being charged in your policy, shown here in bar number 1 on the left, are measured against industry benchmarks for both bigger face amount policies, shown here in the middle bar number 2 for institutionally priced policies, and for policies of all sizes, shown here in bar number 3 on the right for retail policies. The face amount of your policy is $1 million. So we'll measure the cost being charged in your policy against average costs for institutionally priced products. The interesting thing about benchmarking versus comparing illustrations like we used to do is that benchmarking goes well beyond just comparing your current policy to some other product or some other limited number of products. to instead reveal just how competitive or excessive costs actually are relative to the entire universe of peer group alternatives, which vary by as much as 80% for someone your age between worst available rates and terms and best available rates and terms. So you can see costs charged inside your policy are roughly 15 cents per $1 of death benefit, whereas the provider of best available rates and terms would likely charge only 7 cents per dollar of death benefit. This means that costs charged in your policy are roughly 8 cents per dollar of death benefit more than best available rates and terms. So for your $1 million policy, that means the current insurer is overcharging by as much as $80,000 over the expected coverage duration. If you qualify for lower costs, then these cost savings could be used to decrease or eliminate premiums or reduce the risk of a premium call, now often required to cover these cost increases I mentioned before, or to make up for the lower than expected interest rates or investment earnings, or to extend the coverage duration now that people are living longer, or to increase or add benefits like long-term care. Or, because current policy values are needed to cover currently high costs, reducing costs also reduces the amount of cash value needed to cover lower costs. So excess cash values could be distributed and reinvested into your retirement plan or elsewhere for that matter. To confirm these cost savings, I need a form to release medical records needed to qualify for lower costs. Shall I email it to you?
Yes, please do.
Hey, Debbie, I'm pleased to report that you've qualified for the $80,000 in cost savings as expected.
Really? I had no idea I was being overcharged that much.
I know. Most people don't know what they're being charged and therefore can't know by how much they're being overcharged. So I understand it can be hard to believe, but it's true. I've sent you another Veralytic report to independently confirm these cost savings. To lock in these cost savings, I need an application for the insurer offering best available rates and terms. Would you like me to send it to you via email or snail mail?
Send it via email, please. Thank you so much for all your help, Barry.
You're more than welcome, Debbie. I'm glad we can make a positive difference in your financial affairs. That sure was a lot easier than the old way of selling life insurance.
Wow, that was a lot easier than the old way of buying life insurance.
Thank you for your interest in Veralytic. I hope to hear from you.